Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are diving deep into something huge, how healthcare practices just like yours can completely transform their growth using digital marketing. We're talking about going from just being a provider to becoming a trusted go-to resource in this new digital world. Okay, let's get into it.
So, let me just ask you this straight up. In a world where pretty much everyone's first move is a Google search, is your practice invisible? Patients are out there right now looking for you online, and if you're not showing up, you are seriously missing out on the chance to connect with them.
Now look, we all know marketing in healthcare is a different beast. It's not like selling sneakers. You've got these unique challenges, right? Things like patient privacy, all the complex regulations, and of course the absolute need for trust and empathy. But here's the cool part. We're gonna see how those barriers can actually become your biggest opportunities.
I mean, just think about how much has changed. It used to be all about word of mouth, maybe a little ad in the local paper. But today, patients are in the driver's seat. They're doing their own homework, they're reading reviews, that's what we call social proof, and they expect to find you and book an appointment instantly. A solid digital presence isn't just nice to have anymore, it's completely non-negotiable.
So you might be thinking, okay, where do I even start? I get it, it can feel like a lot, but it really boils down to three foundational pillars. Just think of it like building the digital version of your office, your practice's home base online.
So here they are. First, you need a strong website. It's your digital front door, you know? It has to be welcoming and super easy for people to use. Second, you've got to create value-driven content. This is how you show you're the expert they can trust. And finally, use social media to be human. It's about building a real community, not just selling services.
And this isn't some abstract theory. We're talking about real practical stuff. A blog post on managing chronic conditions, a quick, friendly video that explains a common procedure, simple wellness tips in an infographic that people can share. This is the kind of content that makes you a helpful resource, someone people turn to for advice.
Okay, so you've got the foundation. Now what? How do you make sure all your marketing efforts are actually working? Well, that's where this awesome framework comes in, the 7 C's. It's a fantastic guide to make sure that every single thing you do puts the patient right at the center.
This framework really covers the whole shebang. See, it's not just about creating content, it's about putting it in the right context. A quick tip on Instagram is totally different than a deep dive article on your blog, right? And it's about building a real community, not just collecting followers. The goal here is to make sure you're thinking about everything, all the way down to making the commerce part, like booking, super simple. And now for my favorite part, the power-up phase. Once you have a solid strategy, technology comes in and just amplifies everything you're doing. This is how you take all those great patient-focused ideas and make them happen, efficiently, turning manual work into a smart, automated system.
Without visibility, your business will not grow. I want to invite you to the next brand awareness event, designed for healthcare entrepreneurs who are tired of chasing leads, frustrated with the inconsistency of referral sources, and disappointed with the outcomes of paid marketing campaigns. This event is for you. We're also going to cover how to turn your website into a patient acquisition portal. We're going to talk about how your content can start showing up on AI platforms like ChatGPT and Perplexity, and we'll talk about how to amplify your brand. This is the break you've been waiting for. It's the insight and information you need to fuel your growth. The brand awareness event, my personal invitation to you. I look forward to seeing you.
We're going to focus on 4 key technologies that are just total game changers. These are the tools that will help you personalize how you talk to patients, make sure you're the first name they see when they search, and put your outreach on autopilot so you can focus on, well, caring for your patients. First up, a PRM, or a patient relationship management system. Think of this as your practice's digital brain. It keeps track of everything, allowing you to personalize every single interaction. So instead of one generic newsletter for everybody, you can send tailored health tips or specific appointment reminders that are actually useful to that individual person. Next, SEO, search engine optimization. This is so critical. When a worried parent types "best pediatrician near me" into Google, you have to be at the top of that list. This means using the words real people use to describe their problems, not just clinical jargon, and making sure your local info, like your Google My Business profile, is perfect.
And oh man, automation is a lifesaver. Just imagine, you could automatically send a welcome series of helpful emails to new patients. Or, when flu season rolls around, send reminders to everyone with just one click. Automation lets you build and nurture those relationships at scale without burning out your team. It's just smart.
Okay, let's wrap up by looking ahead. This is the exciting stuff. These are the innovative strategies that will set you apart from the crowd and position your practice as a real leader in modern patient-first care.
Video, it's just so powerful for building trust. Think about it. A short video tour of your office or a quick intro from your staff can do wonders for a new patient's nerves. They feel like they already know you before they even set foot in the door. It creates an instant personal connection.
You know, with all the smart speakers out there, people are literally asking their devices for health advice. Hey Google, what are the symptoms of dehydration? If your website's content is set up to directly answer those questions, you become the trusted voice that provides that answer. It's a whole new way for patients to find you.
And what if you could support your patients anytime, day or night? AI chatbots on your website can do just that. They can answer common questions, help book appointments, or offer basic info 24/7. It gives patients instant help and frees up your staff to handle more complex issues. Honestly, it's a win-win.
You know, there's this great line from the source material that just nails it. It really gets to the heart of what this is all about. This stuff isn't just about clever marketing. It's about a real shift toward patient-centered care, where technology and empathy can finally work together hand in hand.
So, we're going to end right back where we started, with a question for you. This change is happening. Your patients are online. They are actively looking for care, for answers, for a practice they can trust. The only real question left is, are you going to be there to meet them? Thanks for tuning in.